Jai Guruji, Shukrana Guruji, a guru always protects his disciples. Chapter 14 from the book Surcharged with Divine Love by Sukmani Auntie. Once an individual is accepted as a disciple by a guru, it becomes the duty of the guru to protect him and keep him safe. Here again, I would like to mention that a guru only gives you three chances. If you don't listen to him, he then allows you to exercise your free will. So, if you are not ready to accept his word, don't go to a guru. Guruji kept telling a family to put off the wedding of their son as it was going to cause them great harm. The family disregarded Guruji's advice, and after warning the family three times, Guruji kept quiet. It so happened that within the first month of the marriage, the girl filed a case of dowry against them and in return claimed much more than she had actually brought. The entire family was behind bars, and they lost their house and business in the process. If it is the duty of a guru to protect, it is also the duty of the disciple to listen and accept his word as final. A lady, while crossing the road, got caught in traffic from both sides. A judgment error brought her face to face with a vehicle that had no place to go but over her. Thinking it was all over, she closed her eyes and remembered Guruji with all her heart. When she opened her eyes to see why the vehicle didn't hit her, she saw around her a wall of Guruji protecting her. I happened to be sitting with Guruji when she walked in and fell at his feet. Auntie, बचा लिया मैं आज तेनू. Auntie, I've saved you today, he said. All women disciples were affectionately addressed to as aunties and the men as uncles. Yes, Guruji, this is the third time you have saved me, she said. ਕੀ ਕਰਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਉੱਤੇ ਭੇਜਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਰੱਬ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਥੱਲੇ ਭੇਜ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੂੰ ਹਲੇ ਇੱਕ ਦੋ ਵਾਰੀ ਹੋਰ ਅਪ ਡਾਊਨ ਕਰੇਂਗੀ what to do I keep sending you up to God and he keeps sending you back it seems he doesn't need you to bother him yet so you will keep doing this up down a few more times Guruji had an amazing sense of humor in another incident there was great enmity between two landlords of a particular village. One of them happened to be Guruji's devotee. He was being threatened by the other party that if he tries to cut his crops, they would kill him. He came with his problem to Guruji, and Guruji said, "Go tomorrow and cut your wheat crop fearlessly. But Guruji, they have threatened to kill me if I step close to my fields." He told Guruji, "Don't fear, just do as I say." The next day, when he reached his fields, he saw a huge wall of Guruji surrounding his entire land. He cut his crops fearlessly and even went and sold them, and his enemies never bothered him after that day. Such is the power of a true Guru. My mother and I were traveling on Bombay Pune highway when we met with a serious accident. The impact was so huge that the ambassador car we were traveling in was completely written off. We, however, walked away from it with minor scratches. Guruji later told us that he was watching the accident and that he had saved our lives. Many people in the Sangat have had similar experiences where their accidents could have been fatal, but they got saved by the divine grace of Guruji. A family kept getting up to take leave from Guruji as they felt it was getting very late and Guruji would make them sit down. Not now. Sit with me for a while longer, said Guruji. When finally they were allowed to go, we asked Guruji why he kept them for so long. The gas cylinder in their house has leaked. Had I allowed them to go earlier, they would have gone home and switched on the light, which would have caused the house to go up in flames and resulted in their death. Now it is safe for them to go back. A guru not only protects his disciples but also protects their belongings. A family was carrying a big amount of money in a briefcase for some work. When they reached home, they met someone, and while talking to them, forgot they had kept the briefcase on the scooter. The briefcase with a couple of lakhs stayed put on the scooter all night in a busy street. Next morning, when the family realized their briefcase was missing, they ran out to look for it. The briefcase was there, as they had left in the night before. When they went to Guruji, the first thing he said to them was, Auntie, you kept me standing out all night. I had to brave the cold to protect your money. My neighbor is someone who visits pundits and soothsayers pretty often. One day her daughter was very upset, so I gave her a small photograph of Guruji to keep with her. The next morning, however, she came running to me. My mother wants me to return this photograph to you, and I hope you don't mind. No, I don't mind at all, but what happened? I asked her. The Pandit my mother goes to said that there is some presence in the house that is not allowing him to do anything, and that it must be removed. Although I felt pity for such ignorant souls, I was amazed to see how much protection a small photograph of Guruji in the house can give. Nothing bad or evil dare enter a house where Guruji is present. Guruji, I saw my house surrounded by a beautiful light. What is it? I asked Guruji after I had witnessed a beautiful glow over my house. ਇਹ ਮੇਰੀਆਂ blessings ਹਨ। ਮੇਰੀ protection ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਹੈ। ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਮੈਂ ਚਲੇ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਉਸ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਕਦੇ ਪਾਠ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈਂਦੀ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ protected ਹੋ। That is my blessing and protection to your entire family. Any house I need not bother to do prayers for the rest of their lives. You're all always protected. Guruji has his ways of protecting his disciples. Any time a car broke down in the wilderness, there would always be help at hand. He would call for you if he saw any illness coming to you and would cure you without even telling you. Many times traveling alone and late at night, we have felt Guruji's presence with us right up to our doorstep. The following parable will illustrate the protective shield of a Guru. A king who was hunting suddenly decided to visit his Guru in the forest. Unfortunately, he was thrown off his horse and it bolted, leaving him alone in the forest. With great difficulty, he reached his Guru's ashram, all bruised in a bad state. He asked his Guru why he had to suffer such a fate when all he wanted was to visit the Guru. The Guru just smiled and told him that he would get his answer when he reached home. On reaching his kingdom the next day, the king came to know that he had escaped an attempt on his life. The servant who decided to sleep on the king's cot in his absence was beheaded by an enemy soldier who mistook him to be the king. The Guru's grace had made the king want to visit him, his Guru, and thus protected him. Always have faith in your Guru, even though at that moment you may feel nothing is making sense. But remember, everything a Guru says or does has a purpose, and the purpose is the benefit of his disciple.